Hey guys, this is Lon. How you guys doing? For today's video, I am playing again Frostpunk and trying to retweak all the things that I did in this past couple of days. For today, what I did is you guys can see that I made two workshops and reassigned 10 engineers, 5 for each, right away. And I assigned 5 workers and 10 engineers here. I maximized 15 workers on this, another work rate, and some steel wreckages, and one more coal pile. That way, I can collect coal pile up to 200, and to meet our objective right here, fight the coal, stockpile some coal to be able to turn the generator. And you guys will notice that I've focused on 2 wood wreckages. That way I'll be able to upgrade most of my resources, because I believe the beginning you'll notice that there are 10 10 wood required for each upgrade on the resources, and I believe on the others as well. So I focused on the wood to be able to meet that specific objective. So for my first tech that I upgraded, I have learned to upgrade the faster gathering first. That way they'll be able to gather as much resources as possible in a day, while you have 2 engineers here upgrading as fast as possible. So they upgrade that first, and then we'll be able to gather all the resources right away. So to continue, so we got wood accumulating here. Let's check. Let's see. So family torn apart. Woman came forward after we built the workshop. She said that her husband and daughter didn't reach the city main group, but she's sure they're still out there. She wants to join the first scout team we'll send out. She urges you to hurry. So with this, our long-term objective is to send scouts, and before we could send scouts, we have to make a beacon. All right, we'll keep that in mind as we build our base. You guys will notice that I'm gonna keep pausing, so you hit spacebar and that. That way you can decide on what to do without running out of time. So let's see. So we have to build. We got 80 homeless people here, so we gotta build some stuff for them. So you guys will notice that I'm gonna organize my stuff here. Let's see. So for health, we're gonna require 25 wood, because later we're gonna have a few people who's gonna get sick. I'm already anticipating that. Let's see. We got 4 hours. So 4 hours of work time, or at least 3. We got 6 here and 4 over there, so 10 per hour, 10 woods per hour. So that'll be about 30 woods per hour. We'll be able to make a medical post, and we could probably make another one here. So we have 2 left. So in 3 hours we'll be able to make a medical post right there, because it's only 25. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward. You guys will see the hour. Faster gathering. We'll be able to gather more. There we go. Now we got our 29 wood there. I'm gonna make a medical post. I'm gonna put it together here. That way, when we build our base, we'll be able to expand all the way if we need a lot of medical posts. And then the bases here, or the tents I'm gonna expand it all the way down here, because you guys will notice um, there are pretty much nothing here after we've gathered all the resources, except for that war drill spot there that we'll create later, and another one here. Actually, I think it's a different type. It's for steam, like, oh, I think it's for that advanced steelwork or advanced war drill. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't gone that far for that building yet. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and create that medical post. I'm gonna put it over here. Maybe I could do it here. Let's just create it here for now, because you can dismantle that building later. So just to see where we're at. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade that exploratory beacon. Oh, we're running out. Let's cancel this one. That way we can build a beacon or upgrade it. And we got another 10. So it's kinda how do you say it? Like, you're estimating how much you get per or from making the building, and it's like a ratio of 10 is to this, and like however many number is to that. That way you can estimate and multitask on what to build and how much to gather, that kind of stuff. And then we can sign this. So I used to sign the child labor safe jobs. That way they can work on gathering posts. And what I realized as I play is that this, I mean, for people who are really good in sorry about that, that's my alarm. For those people who are really good in making sure that their people does not get sick, this is a good strategy for you. But for those people who their survivors get sick often, this is also a good strategy for you, the child shelters, because what's going to happen is that these children will join the engineers in healing your survivors, and basically it's just going to increase the efficiency. And for this is going to help your base gather stuff faster. So I'm gonna do is pick the child shelters. So it's gonna require me to create a child shelter. Now later you can choose either a medic apprentice or an engineer apprentice upgrade. Either one, it'll help your engineers to upgrade or heal your survivors faster. So for this video, I'm gonna try the child shelters, or show you guys how to do it. Let's see if we have or what the requirement is. So it's 20 wood and 5 steel, so keep that in mind. So it paused again, the heating is off, so we can turn that on now. It's gonna be okay even though we have less than 165, so that's gonna be okay. Let's see. Yep, there it is. They're getting sick. We can put those 5 engineers over there, and I'll show you guys a little trick later. That way you can maximize your engineers. It's more of a speculation for me based on numbers. So you guys will notice if I subtract 1, the efficiency, it'll show base efficiency of 67%. You got 4 patients, about a day. If we add, that's their recovery time. If we add another engineer here, it's about 18, 20, almost a day. So I'm just gonna deduct 1. That way they can gather more resources. Now you guys will see if I keep on deducting at 33%, about 2 days. Yeah, so let's do 4 or 5. Yeah, let's just do that. 5 for now. Let's see if we have enough people gathering. So 7 and 2. We're still close to 10. 10 wood per hour. Let's see if we keep building. Let's build the child shelter first. So what my base is gonna look like later, if sometimes when you try to organize your stuff, I'm an OCD, kind of OCD. So if I put this here and I try to build all my tents, they're not gonna be aligned to each. I mean, they're aligned, but some are gonna be longer than others, and then there's a smaller building here. So it's kind of like it kind of messes you up somehow. But I guess I'll just put it right here together with my text, with my workshop. But I'm planning to build another workshop here, so I'll put the child shelter right here and build another medical post here later, or another tent. It just depends on how you organize your buildings. Let's see, we don't have any unemployed people. So you guys will notice once this is built, all the sheltered children will go to the medical post later when we upgrade an adaptation. Oh, so we can upgrade now. So I'm gonna do a medic apprentice. That way we can bring out some more people from the medical posts. So we've managed to upgrade the beacon. I'm gonna upgrade the apprentice, and we can choose another let's say a steam hub or a hunter's gear. Let's focus first on the let me see. Let's see how much food we have. They're about to get hungry, so let's do a hunter's gear. Let's see if we can build. How much is that? 20 wood and 35 steel. We got 54 steel. I can reallocate some of that people to the wood. It's still tolerable. 3 an hour. That way we can get faster wood. Let's see. So that's about 2.3. This will update in a little bit. Let's see. We got coal here. Temperature and home livable. So what I can do is build another tech. We got 6 more hours left, and then I'm gonna grab some of those engineers and put them on the tech here, on the workshop. Okay, food Let's build a cookhouse. I'm gonna put it over here. It's not gonna fit. I'll just put it over here. And then we'll upgrade a steam hub later. So the only disadvantage to this is that when it gets chilly, the cookhouse will not get covered by the generator. So what you do with that is you upgrade your heating tech for the steam hub. This will be like you know, like spots where you can, like further spots where you can put this steam hub and it'll heat that area. It has a small area of effect, kind of similar to this heat generator, but less than that. It's kind of like this over here, this area right there. Alright, so let's finish the upgrade. Children cared for, hope rises. So we've met our objective. You guys will see the hours kind of less. You'll notice that kids are helping in medical facilities. Let's see if we can deduct an engineer there and see about a day. Let's see recovery time. I can put them over here. I'll provide some shelter. It's basically just asking me to build some more shelters for them. So we got 29, and our objective is to provide citizens of 20 a shelter, secure food supply, build hunters hut or hut houses. So we're just gonna create this because they're about to get hungry. Oh, I've already made that. Let's do shelters. Then we can get rid of that objective. That's one. Let's, what I'm gonna do here is create this line right here as my little guideline when I build my tent here. And then I'm gonna dismantle that. And put it over here. There we go. That way it's connected to the generator. And I think we ran out of 3. I kind of miscalculated that. Thank you. You're welcome, sir. So what I'm gonna do here is see, this gathering post is requiring 15 wood and 5 steel. So the next day we'll be able to make that. So you guys have noticed that we have less workers now. Let's see, there's 15 there and not less workers gathering resources. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a gathering post here and a gathering post here. That way we can reallocate some of those workers more effectively for the next day. Let's see how much that hunter's hut is. Food, it's 20 wood. So we got 20 wood and 15 steels required when making those 2. So about 35 woods. And then later, for our medical post, we are going to double. We're going to double the, what do you call this? The building capacity. That way, we can put them all in there. 10 per medical post, I believe. Even though the efficiency is lower, you can put all the sick people over there, and you don't have to worry about the tents for the meantime. You know, as you kind of decide how much you want to put people on each tent. Or what I'm saying is that when you build more tents for homeless people. Let's see if we can minus one more here. Because we are about to provide, or at least one person, to your hut house. We can do that. Just one, let's see one. So went ahead and put some workers here in the wood crates. That way, I'll put some in here too. That we can gather faster. Okay, you're welcome. So I'm pausing again and see if we can upgrade some stuff here. Food and shelter, resources. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade this because usually I would go for the steam hub, but regarding our temperature, it's still livable. Right here, that's livable. So as you play, you always look at the temperature. That is how you can guesstimate when you're gonna build some more tents or buildings further away from the center or close to your generator. You can put some more workers in here. I'm gonna check the efficiency of this. If I subtract 1, what's gonna happen? So it just kind of doubled some of them. And then I'm gonna put this over here while we upgrade one here. I'm gonna check. Let's see if we can build the beacon 20 wood. So I'm just gonna put this right here. So when building streets, you just kind of estimate where you wanna put your building and how much you want to put streets on it, on the floor or the ground. And then let's upgrade the steelworks. Let's do sawmill. I'll just start with that. Sometimes I can't decide. And do we have enough wood for gathering? Yeah, we do. Let's do that. Resources, gathering posts. Let's do this. Because he's sick. Do we have enough there? Let me see if I have enough. Gathering posts. Yes, I do. And enough wood.
Finish your labors, people. The work day is up.
Alright. Let's see if we have enough people. Yes, we do. So for trying to create a scout right away, at least on day 3, if you can do that, that's awesome. That way you can start scouting and you can get more people to, or survivors to get to your base. So let's go ahead and click him. And so I would do the Lost Expedition first. It takes 10 hours. So next day they'll be there, here in your base. Let's do 10 here. So what this do is it helps you gather from all 3 resources with 10 people. It just kind of effectively does that. Then we can put 4 here. Let's see, it's still livable. See there, and then your gathering posts. It's gonna help your workers to stay warm, basically. I mean, compared with they're just gathering on the resources itself, it's not livable. The temperature is gonna be really chilly. So we're about to have less, what do you call this? Less rations. So, and we got people starving. Let's go ahead and create, oh, we don't have enough wood. So let's go ahead and choose adaptation. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to sign the radical treatment just in case if they got frostbites. That way we can do amputations. They'll be able to stay alive instead of sustaining life. I mean, they're not going to be at risk of getting amputations, but the thing is, my reasoning with that is that you won't have enough space in your medical posts. I mean, both raises your discontent, but I like more spaces. That way I don't have to build more medical posts. So I'm gonna go ahead and click the radical treatment.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
Before I used to have lower hope. And so practice really makes let me change that. Perfect practice really does the change. It's not practice makes perfect anymore. Perfect practice makes it. All right. It's one of those life lessons I've learned before. It's really funny when you get to that age, you learn stuff that you wish you learned when you were younger. But there's no regret for medicine. There's no medicine for regret. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys are able to learn from that. And anyway, let's go ahead and do this. Let's see, we've got 2 hours left. I'm excited about the survivors coming in. So with that, we gotta have to upgrade our. Let's see if I can deduct this. No. No, it's not gonna do it. At least 1 engineer. Let's explore that. Escort the city. Alright. Let's build some more tents for our people. go. Still works. Let's see. So what I'm doing is based on our needs. I got steel, 9 steel left. And then what I'm gonna do next is, let's see how much the steel works costs. So 25 wood. We'll be able to do that later. But let's upgrade the heating. So we got 10 here. Alright, I'm just gonna skip that. It's just basically survivors coming into your base. They're gonna be like walking on a cliff. We will look for the others. Alright, let's do that. So before you proceed with anything, always click your scout. And so what I'm gonna do is, what is this? Sturdy shelter. 22 hours. Since this is closer, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And then I'm gonna put 1 engineer there. And then hit none. That way the sick won't be included when you reallocate the survivors for the gathering post. We're about to run out of coal. And then this is upgrading faster because you got 15 engineers working. Or you can also micromanage your base. Let's say when your engineers are done upgrading and you don't have anything else to do or upgrade, you can reallocate them to another post. So we got 93. Let's make a lot of tents. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. So I'll go ahead and click this. So for the text, we have to make sure, or let's do this. I'm gonna dismantle this and build it over here. That way it'll get heat up as well. When I put my heating steam over here, like I said, you just kind of decide on how you want to heat up your space. See what I'm saying? Like there. Just kind of move it over here. So what I'm trying to do is I'm utilizing effectively my wood in creating streets and building or placing buildings in certain places effectively as well. Let's do the food. So what's gonna happen here? Just a little bit. That way it serves as a guideline. Let's see if this will. Yep. So it kind of expanded it. So what I'm gonna do is put them over here. There we go. So it covers that. let's do another one. I think we have enough wood left. Yep, we do. But let's do the coal first, since we have enough wood. Let's see. Dangerous frostbite. Hopefully that guy won't die on me.
End of shift. Go rest all you can.
Deduct some of that there and put them over here. So what I did is I put more engineers here, that way we can heal the survivors faster. And well, what happened was I had more engineers. That's why it was okay. It worked out well. And it looks like we're gonna build Hunter's Hut. So this Hunter's Hut, we can put it over here, since people don't live on it. Getting hungry. And extra rations for the ill. Let's overcrowd it, guys.
New law. A new law has passed.
They are getting hungry. So let's put 2 there. So what I'm doing is I'm taking out some of the workers here and there. That way we can we're just micromanaging. That way we'll have 60 raw meat tomorrow. And you guys will see. Get more here. How about that? Let's see if we can build another workshop. That's the shell shelter. Later you'll realize that they're all not gonna fit. So it's 5 o'clock. So your explorer came back. We're just gonna take the resources and go to Gloomy Cave. So what I decided here is that after I go here, since all this question or marks are sites, we can just go from here to here, there, and then come back. Shortest possible route. And we don't have enough wood for 40 people. Let's see if we can cancel this as soon as possible.
Back to work.
It doesn't look like we won't be able to gather. Let's refocus our... here's what we're gonna do. So about an hour, we're gonna focus them over here. It's -40. Hopefully the engineers will not get sick. Let's put them over here. So we got 0.8 for wood and 1 per hour for the steel. So I'm gonna risk attacking the bears. If something happens to that scout, at least we got survivors. When a cave will live, scouts will escort them to our city if they survive. We had to hold us. When our scouts attacked the bears, the people in the cave joined them, and together they drove the beasts away. Unfortunately, the scouts died from their injuries. The people they saved set out towards our city, guided by a map made by the scouts. Alright. That's a win-win situation. So let's see if we can upgrade hitting. Allows us to use heaters to workplaces during working hours. It raises it by 1 level. Moderate risk of falling. Yeah. So we're gonna do this. And build a tent for someone. There we go. I'll provide some shelter for 15 people. So you guys see the capacity went up by 5. And they'll just keep going up. So now we can cancel these workers. We have gained the raw food that we need. And reallocate them. We need all the workers to gather as much coal as possible. I need to build a medical post right away.
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
Be able to sign a new adaptation. I'm gonna do care house for amputees. Says here you're building care house, because with my playstyle, this one there's a chance that you're gonna have some amputees, and you need to build a care house. And then later on, you can create prosthetics for them, and you'll be able to reuse those survivors. But you'll have to build a factory in order to do the prosthetics.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Let's see, we got 11 wood and 40 steel. Let's upgrade the sawmill. Well, let's abort that. Let's do, since we still have, actually no. We're about to run out of wood. We can dismantle that. And build some more tents here. can do is cancel some of this and build a medical post. So again, I'm micromanaging them.
Finish your labors, people. The work day is up.
So we have 2 days to heat and 2 days to build a care house. We're gonna turn on the generator. Allocate them again. Got enough engineers. I'm gonna put the engineers there. And we're gonna build a medical post. I see survivors reach the city. We got about 16 hours left on that. So we're good. So what I'm gonna do is build a, is it, hang on, we're gonna build a sawmill
Get
after
going.
this
Time
upgrades.
to earn your bread.
So basically, whatever you dismantle, you get the same amount of resources. So that works out really well for us. So now let's see if we can build a sawmill. So it requires 10 wood, since this is not working anymore. Can dismantle that. And so you guys might have noticed that I keep pausing. So let's see here. So sawmill. I'm gonna put it over here, as close as possible. The reason for this is that once all this coal is used up, I can readjust that sawmill, and it's going to be closer to an iron ore, and that way we can focus most of our workshops here. Not really workshop, what I'm saying is that all our resources building, so that way we can just heat up one place with one steam hub, so we can minimize our heat usage. So let's go ahead and build a sawmill and make sure they're connected.
Work day ends. It's off time.
Now we can reallocate them there. It's still chilly, so we're still good. It's chilly, low risk of falling ill. 2 days. So we are good, guys. So Book of Loss, it's available for us now. So we're gonna get do the prosthetics, but we have to build that factory later.
Hear me. New law in the city.
We need 40 wood for us to be able to scout these two areas.
Get to work. Move. People.
So let's provide
There's
some
plenty to do.
tents for other people. That way they won't get sick. One more tent. So now we are going to dismantle that. And we are going to build a coal mine. Coal thumper. I'm gonna put it over here. And make a gathering post. So you guys might have noticed that I kind of estimated how much spaces I'm going to use.
Finish your labors, people.
And
The
then I
work
can
day is
build
done.
another hunter's hut. I'm going to dismantle this. That way we can build a hunter's hut. Alright. We can't assign them there yet since we don't have any coals. We got 5 more available engineers. Still chilly, so we're good. Oh, where's the falling ale? Let's see. We need 40 wood.
Get to work. Move, people. There's plenty to do.
But before that, we gotta create a scout. That way we can actually, let's read this. The secure building must be the Arctic Observatory built to investigate internal when there's smoke over it. Okay, let's do that. Most likely that's gonna be an engineer's site, but I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. So we need to build that care house. 25 wood, and I kind of missed that part. There we go. So later we're gonna deactivate this steam hub, or dismantle it, and kind of do this allocation right here. and then put another one over here. Excuse me. So we got 2 amputees.
Arrest all who can.
I could probably build another sawmill here. There we go. Okay, so that's available now. Let's see. So I'm planning to build hot houses later. That'll allow you to make raw food for like several raw food in an hour per day. So you can use corpses. They may sound grim, but you can use them as fertilizers later on after the organ transplants. The organ transplants it's upgrade that will help you recover your patients faster.
New law. A new law.
But the disadvantage is just lowers your hook a little bit. Now this, you guys will notice that all the text below will require some steel. Let's see if we can. So the discontent rises again. It's still low risk of falling ill, that's good.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming. Get to work.
So I'm gonna explore that.
There's plenty to do.
I'm gonna escort the survivors. So let's go ahead and build that steam hub. That way our people won't die on us and get amputated more. I'm gonna maximize the area of effect. And then build another, so is this a snow pit? So we can build a snow pit without any problems because it does not require heat or any other resources to build it. I'll show you guys. See? Cost none. Alright, so for the resources we're gonna create another one over here and just kinda extend that straight line. Well, I could help. No thanks. Places will make life easier for us. Okay. So what happened here? Dismantling in process, waiting for workers. Let's pause this for a moment. Let's do this. Oh, they're making food. Let's unpause that and have these people work. Alright. So that's the area of effect. This will help us. Right over there. Let's see if that works out. There we go.
End of shift.
Now we can start building some more tents and upgrade our stuff here. Upgrade that. First tier. And let's have that scout go there. And let's see what we can. Click on our adaptation. Or transplants. Let's see, recover faster. But we don't have any deceased survivors yet. So we're gonna focus on the food. I'm gonna let our survivors eat some soup, guys.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Let's do that. Let's see. There we go. And build some tents. Alright. I like less red in my screen. But I'm gonna build some more hunter's hut. I'm gonna dismantle this. Can't demolish no pit. Oh! I guess I shouldn't have done that. What is this? Storage limit has been met. That means that all these coals right behind here, I think the maximum is a little over 500. So what we can do is have them build hunter's hut. And allocate those people over here. Too cold. What's this? Oh, I made the wrong building. Hunter's hut.
Work time. Get moving.
Alright, so it worked out well. That's good. And we need some more workshops. So we can build another one. Nope. We need 5 steels. We need to make some steels. Or get some steels. Drawing board. And the Book of Laws. Let's see what we can click. So let's do this.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
And what tech can we upgrade? So we need more scouts. Let's see how many medical people we have left here being treated. I guess what I can do is upgrade the heat range. No, not yet. This one is just requiring 20 wits. That's my alarm. Alright, so I guess guess what I can do is focus on these guys first. I'm in despair. Should agree to give people blah blah blah. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's do that. Let's see, 2 gathering posts. So this one, call thumper, is to 2. The ratio is 1:2. You can only have 2 gathering posts per call thumper. Let's see if we can upgrade something else. Only have 3 steel, so we can hire more engineers there. Let's see, low risk of falling ill, so we're still good. This guy was able to get to that site, and we're just gonna take resources. We're gonna go to the steel bridge. Let's feed them. Let's just do that. The second one is harder. I'm gonna build some more hunters' huts. Zero available workers. I'm just micromanaging again. Actually, there we go. What is this? Street's not connected to a generator. Requiring engineers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got 90. So where are the other people? Oh, they're sick. It's chilly. Low risk of falling ill, so we're still good. So we finally found an automaton. I'm gonna send it to the city instead of dismantling it, because I can't build a factory yet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send it to the city. Let's see what this guy has. 100 food rations. I think I'm gonna go ahead and send this guy back. That way we got some resources. I'm gonna cancel this. So basically I'm just micromanaging. So you guys have noticed that we only have 13 and we have available workers. What I'm gonna do is reassign them. That way we'll have 20 while it's processing all that food. So it's not too late yet. But once it finishes that mark, it's gonna be too late. you won't have the maximum amount of raw food. And also, while it's I guess this yellow line is rotating, or before it finishes the yellow, don't hit the none, because you will just waste all that food. It won't get processed. And while it's doing that, let's make sure we have workers on our gathering posts, because that's really important. We'll find out winter home. It's just saying that we'll find winter home. It's just saying that we're gonna find that site, the winter home. I think weather station, large convoy. Let's see if we got enough scouts. But I need to upgrade that scout first. On the tech, it'll show exploration, more scouts. Oh, we can upgrade now. There we go. Basically, we'll have more scouts roaming around. It's day 12. So this is where you check the day again. So we can cancel some of that and reallocate them. Gather steel for us. How many coal mines do we have? 96. Well, I guess I can put them over here. We got 4 hours
Time
left.
to get to work.
So guys, when you're fast forwarding, make sure that you are clicking on your hunter's hut. That way you can micromanage it. See, once this is done, you can reallocate those workers. So you guys must have noticed that when there's a white circle and a cross, you have 6 absences, but you can still reassign them on a hunter's hut. It'll still be effective, but lesser. More scouts researched. Let's see. You can do this. We need to gather more. We got 2 hours left. You guys can... So the working hours is from 8 in the morning until 18 or 6 o'clock at night. Let's check the livability.
Time to rest.
Livable.
Works out for the day.
So we're still good on the heat. So now I'm gonna cancel these guys. Actually, they can stay there. Let's see what happens. So when you're reassigning workers, make sure that you, as much as possible, hit on the 18th hour. That way, when it gets to morning at 8 o'clock, you can have those workers available to work or gather other resources. So now he's ready. We're gonna go to the large convoy. What is this? Peculiar devices on the roof. It's almost like a weather station set up by scientists in winter home. So I think this is the winter home. from winter home. Or possible close. When you hit this, you'll see the winter home. But I don't want to do that objective yet. Let's do the large convoy because I need more people. Let's see. We can sign a new law. We can do organic fertilizer. That way we don't have to worry about that later.
New law! A new law has passed!
Word of advice. Seemed unthinkable in the past, but this is a new world and we had to adapt. The bodies of our dead can now be utilized to help us survive, so we've started keeping a tally of how many we have. Okay. So while it's doing that, we can upgrade this. That way the survivors will recover faster. Let's see, so this is done. So it hasn't even hit the 8-hour mark, so we can go ahead and cancel that because they've been staying there the whole night. Let's see, so we can do this. Can we allocate them? So they're done. I can use them now. Let's see, we can build another coal thumper. And one more down here. Let's see if I can maximize the gathering spots. Let's see. So with the gathering spots, you can maximize them by encircling them with a coal thumper, or let's see, so that covers that coal thumper. Or what you can do is build the coal thumper below and above. I'll show you guys. So I'm gonna build the coal thumper down here. And another one. And put the gathering post in the middle. That way this also covers this coal right here. So that way when we build something here, oh, we have a space. Alright. I'm gonna maximize the street. There we go. And in no time we're gonna have a lot of coal.
Time to get to work!
So this is done, that's done. So medical post upgrade research. So we're gonna be good. We're gonna have more workers and less absences. So in 6 hours. Alright. In a few hours we're gonna have more workers. And this, I'm gonna dismantle this and put them somewhere else. Sawmill, I'm gonna put you. Okay, put them over here for the meantime.
coming. Put down your tools.
So let's see, got reallocate them again. And then put them back on. So it's just a constant cycle. um, let's see, what else do we have here? Where are the other workers? So some of them are sick. Later, we're gonna upgrade something for the hunter's hut. That way, we can maximize or less, maximize the use of this hunter's hut with less amount of people. Let's see if we can upgrade that now. Food and shelter, so it's gonna be all a second tier. Let's see if we can upgrade that. Yep, we can upgrade it now. So regarding the heating, we're still good. We got 21 hours left. Let's see. So my tip for the heating is that you have to make sure that you have this heater efficiency upgrade and advanced heater together with your generator power upgrade. And then the overdrive couplings. If your coal is good, I don't think you would need that unless it's really cold. Alright, so we're good on that. That's the automaton coming in, so I'm gonna put them on the steel. That way it can keep gathering steel for us. So using automatons, our first automaton is operational. This will help us our economy greatly. Automatons can replace entire manual labor crews. They work around the clock with short breaks to refuel at the generator. You can research upgrades to raise their efficiency and capability. Alright. Let's see what our other objectives are. Feed all the hungry. Okay. I'm gonna do this. That way they won't starve to death. Our guys are done.
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
So I'm gonna put some engineers here, that way they can start gathering. And I'm gonna put a tech here, a steam hub. Let's see, I'm gonna cover this part of it. And one more down here. Let's try in the middle. I guess that's okay. We're just gonna have to gather a lot more people there. So this guy's done. So they're done. I'm gonna put them here right away. Alright, we are all set, guys. So with this, I'm gonna change the hours of operation from 8 to 6. That way you can save some coals. Resources. So I'm gonna have this wardrobe upgraded since we have 2 steam cores. And our food ration is full. I can either make a resource depot, but since we don't have one, I'm gonna do this, okay, and reallocate them somewhere else. Alright, we got more survivors. 19 engineers and 26 workers. So, just pausing. So
End of shift.
cancel this.
Go rest all.
So they're not gathering anymore, as you guys have noticed. It doesn't have that however many resources per hour. So that means they're done gathering. Just gonna cancel them. I just cancel everything, that way I don't have to worry about which one's which. So we got 70 workers. Okay, I think we're all set, guys. We have 21 hours left on the coal. We can put them over there. So our law is done. Cooling down, and then I guess we can do... I really don't like the emergency shifts. I mean, that'll increase the risk of falling ill and having the discontent rise, but it's up to you guys, whichever you like. But I only use this like in any emergency. Let's say if you're about to run out of coal, this is what you do at the expense of health. And then if you're not short on coal, it's okay to sign this later in the game. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the fighting arena. That way it'll keep having the discontent fall.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
So it's only requiring 15 minutes. So now here you have to make sure that you have the area of effect maximized. That way it can cover a number of people. Well, I guess this one doesn't fit. I'll just put him over there. Got 32 left. Got 343 left over there. Let's make some more workshops. So we have 61 engineers. We can utilize them more. let's see if we can now maximize the area of effect. We can cancel this and build it closer. There we go. So we need coal. I'm gonna put that over here. That way it'll keep carrying some coal during the night.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
Cancel it again and put them right there. See if our guys are done processing the meat. We get less coal over here. I'm gonna put workers over there. Send you guys gather stuff.
Work time. Get moving.
Man from Winterhome. We found an exhausted man at the edge of our city. He said that he came from Winterhome, a settlement located not far from here, and that he was the last survivor. Winterhome is dead. Everyone's dead. There's no hope for survival in this. Curse wasteland, you're all doomed. We must escape. So this is gonna snowball on us. You guys will see in a little bit. Oh, hope falls. So that's the guy who died from Winterhome. We're gonna have a lot of discontent going on. Winterhome has fallen, they're all dead. How will we survive here without any help? We have to go back to London, there's no hope. I must give them purpose. So for this, I'm gonna choose a path of order and discipline. Neighborhood watch. It's just asking us to build some watchtowers. So I'm gonna do that.
Hear me. Hear me.
Don't
New law
forget
in the
your
city.
hunter's hut. So I'm just maximizing again. Let's see what we can upgrade. Sawmill. Let's see what our resources are. So we got 113 over there. Let's make sure that we're gathering coals faster. Calm down, we're not going to die. So, survivors are panicking. Alright guys, so I'm gonna end our video here. I'm gonna go to my other work. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I know it's been a long hour for you guys, but I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something from this video. I really appreciate it. So, alright, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Alright, thank you.